A massive high-security facility nicknamed Alligator Alcatraz is now being dismantled. Within days, it could be completely shut down. But why did this happen? What went wrong? Let's find out. In the heart of Florida's Everglades lies a place not too different from the infamous prison island of Alcatraz, hence the nickname Alligator Alcatraz. This facility was designed as a large-scale government project built in the middle of the Everglades. Its location, surrounded by swamps and alligators, made it one of the most isolated centers in America. The plan was to house undocumented immigrants there while they awaited court hearings. But recently, a federal judge made a significant ruling that has led to the dismantling of this controversial facility. So what exactly happened? Why is Alligator Alcatraz shutting down? And what does this mean for the future of immigration policy in Florida? Let's break it down. On August 2025, U.S. District Judge Marshawn C. Lewis ruled that the facility must be shut down within 60 days. This decision came as a response to a lawsuit filed by environmental groups and the Miccosukee Tribe, who have been opposing the facility's construction since 2022. The lawsuit argued that the project violated environmental protection laws due to its potential impact on the Everglades ecosystem. The judge agreed, stating that the facility's operations were likely to cause irreparable harm to the area's unique plant and wildlife. The ruling specifically highlighted the negative impact the facility would have on the Everglades, one of the most unique natural habitats in the United States. The ecosystem is home to a variety of endangered species, including the Florida panther and the American crocodile. Judge Lewis expressed concern that the facility's construction and operation would disrupt the delicate balance of this ecosystem, potentially harming these vulnerable species. In response to the ruling, officials announced plans to dismantle the facility and restore the environment. The order includes the removal of all fencing, generators, lights, and other infrastructure within 60 days. This process is already underway, and it's expected that the site will be completely restored to its original state by the end of October 2025. The financial impact of this decision is substantial. It's estimated that the shutdown and dismantling of the facility will cost taxpayers approximately $200 million in losses. This raises questions about the cost-effectiveness of the project and whether the government's investment was justified. Despite the judge's ruling, state and federal authorities are appealing the decision. They are seeking to overturn the order and allow the facility to remain operational. The appeal argues that the facility is crucial for addressing the influx of undocumented immigrants in Florida, and that its closure would have severe consequences for immigration policy in the state. However, the future of the facility remains uncertain. The 11th District Court of Appeals has not yet ruled on the appeal, and it's unclear whether they will overturn the lower court's decision. If the appeal is rejected, then Alligator Alcatraz will be shut down permanently. Now here's the question. Do you think closing it was the right choice? Let us know in the comments. The debate surrounding the facility's closure is complex and emotionally charged. On one hand, there are concerns about the potential environmental damage caused by the facility's construction and operation. The Everglades is a fragile ecosystem, and any disruption can have severe consequences for the plant and wildlife that call it home. The judge's ruling was based on the belief that the facility's presence would be a constant threat to the area's biodiversity. On the other hand, there are concerns about the impact of the facility's closure on immigration policy in Florida. The facility has the capacity to house a large number of undocumented immigrants, which has the potential to alleviate some of the strain on the state's resources. The closure would likely result in a surge of undocumented immigrants entering Florida, which could overwhelm the state's ability to provide for them. Overall, the decision to close the facility reflects a growing trend towards stricter environmental regulations and a more comprehensive approach to immigration reform. It serves as a reminder that economic and social policy must be balanced with environmental sustainability, and that even in times of crisis, we must remain committed to protecting our natural resources. The story of Alligator Alcatraz is a cautionary tale of a massive project that was brought down by a combination of legal, environmental, and financial pressures. Despite the best efforts of those who championed its construction, the facility's ultimate fate was sealed by a confluence of factors that proved too great to overcome. First and foremost, the facility ran into trouble due to a lack of proper authorization and adherence to legal procedures. From the beginning, there were concerns that the project was not following the necessary environmental and permitting processes. This legal uncertainty cast a long shadow over the entire project, creating an atmosphere of risk and insecurity. Furthermore, the project faced stiff opposition from environmental groups and local communities who were worried about the potential damage to the fragile Everglades ecosystem. These groups mobilized quickly, rallying public opinion and putting pressure on decision makers to reconsider the project. In addition to these external pressures, the project also faced financial challenges. As costs increased and the budget became strained, it became clear that the facility would require significant ongoing expenses to maintain. This financial burden was ultimately deemed too great to bear, leading to the project's eventual demise. What can we learn from the story of Alligator Alcatraz? When embarking on any large-scale project, it is essential to proceed with caution and to ensure that all legal and environmental requirements are met. Failure to do so can result in costly delays and setbacks that can ultimately derail the entire project. Additionally, it is important to listen to the concerns of local communities and environmental groups, as they often have valuable insights that can help avoid potential pitfalls. Finally, it is crucial to carefully consider the financial implications of any major project. In the case of Alligator Alcatraz, the costs associated with maintaining the facility proved to be too burdensome, leading to its ultimate downfall. By learning from the mistakes of the past, we can work toward a better future where development and environmental protection go hand in hand. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories explained in minutes.